It is about time to get ready for Thanksgiving. It is the biggest eating holiday, which means there is a whole lot of prep time and a whole lot of cleanup too. What can you recycle? What needs to be thrown out? Masey DeMoss with Greensboro Recycling is here to set the record straight and make sure you're not wish cycling. That's right. All right, so throughout the next half hour, she's also going to be answering your questions about recycling. People always have kinds of questions about what they can and what they can't put out. You want to text the number on your screen, 336-379-5775, to get your question to our expert. All right, Masey, let's first talk about what that wish cycling is.
All right, wish cycling is when we hope and we wish that something is recyclable when in actuality it is actually not. Or maybe we just don't know. We're like, is this plastic utensil recyclable? I hope it is, so I'm just going to put it in there, and you don't really know. That causes lots of problems for us and lots of problems for the recycling center because we end up with a lot of contamination from things that people hope are recyclable.
And so people would say, oh, what's the big deal if I just put one thing in there?
Right. So just putting one thing in there, well, if every single resident puts just one thing in there, then we have a ton of contamination and it really adds up. Some things can even ruin other recyclables. Like if you put shredded paper in your recycling, it can go everywhere and get all over the other recyclables and contaminate a lot more than just one thing.
Okay. All right. So let's get to it. Since the Thanksgiving holiday is coming upon us, let's get some examples of things that we use at Thanksgiving that are in fact recyclable at home.
Okay. So some things that you might be using at home over the holidays that are recyclable. We've got three main categories. The first category is paper and cardboard. So things like pasta boxes, mac and cheese boxes, anything in a cardboard box. Cardboard boxes are recyclable. Paper bags, maybe you're going to the grocery store and you decide to use paper bags instead of plastic bags. Those paper bags are recyclable. And then if you're making some deviled eggs or your recipe calls for eggs, you can recycle the paper egg cartons. These are the only ones that are recyclable, are the paper egg cartons. So these are a yes. That kind of covers paper and cardboard. The next category is metal food and drink cans. So metal food cans, maybe you have green beans or some pumpkin puree or something like that in a metal can, that is recyclable. And drink cans, like soda cans, whatever you're drinking over the holidays, in a can, that is recyclable too. And then our last category is plastic, which is a little more confusing. We don't go by the numbers, we go by shape and size. And the shape and size that we want are plastic bottles. So maybe you're drinking some soda out of a plastic bottle, or even like the big 2 liters. Like soap bottles are also considered plastic bottles, shampoo bottles. So mustard bottles, maybe you're using that with your deviled eggs. Those are recyclable. So plastic bottles. Next is plastic tubs. And these are like butter tubs, sour cream, for all those recipes, you're going to need all the butter, especially for Thanksgiving. Just recycle it without the lid on.
And that is a big point. No lids. If it pops off, you can't recycle that part.
Yeah, so if it pops off, take it off. So like for sour cream butter, take the lids off. But if it twists on, like with a soda bottle, you can keep it on. And like, cream cheese is some pumpkin cream cheese. You could recycle this tub without the lid on. And the last plastic thing is a jug. So we just want bottles, tubs, and jugs.
Gotcha. Okay. So someone's asking because they just saw you do that and they say, can we recycle the metal cans from beans, pumpkin puree, etc.? Do we have to clean it out?
Yeah, so you should give it a little rinse. We like to say if you don't want to smell it or touch it after 2 weeks, neither do we, neither do the people at the recycling center. So it just attracts rodents and nasty stuff, and it really can stink after a while. So give it a rinse. You don't need to put it through the dishwasher or anything. Rinse it out and get it as clean as you can.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so we're planning on probably having a large gathering, friends, family, all that kind of jazz. We might have things like paper cups, paper plates, paper utensils, the plastic utensils, because we don't want to have to do that big cleanup. Are those recyclable? What can we do with those things?
So anything like that, most single-use stuff is not recyclable, like our cups, our plastic, styrofoam, paper cups, any of those are not recyclable. Throw them away. They're single-use utensils, throw them away. The best thing you could do is try to not use these in the first place. If you can use the plates that you have, the utensils you have at home, if you have any at home to use, that's a great option. You can always try just like one thing for this holiday season, and then maybe next year do something else. So maybe I'll just use my reusable cups at home this year, and then next year maybe I'll use my reusable utensils. Just trying to do one little thing can make a big difference.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, some people would say, but I bought the compostable kind of things. Those are recyclable too, right?
No, so compostable does not equal recyclable. Compostable does not mean recyclable at all. You can drop them at a compost drop-off site. We have 2 in Greensboro, one at Deep Roots and one at UCC Church nearby. You can drop them there, but you cannot recycle anything that says compostable.
Okay, we're already getting questions about like foil pans, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We're going to be discussing that when we come back after the break. Remember, you can get your question answered right here on the spot, 336-379-5775.